wild card weekend kicking off this Saturday with the LA Chargers and the Houston Texans. Two teams that we can all say that they've kind of limped into the playoffs, which actually makes a whole lot of sense just looking at the injury report for both of these teams this week. They got some key injuries going on here. Definitely Josh Palmer missing practice yesterday is one of the main things that I want to look at, just because you're going to be depending on Ladd McConkey pretty much the entire game. We all know some of the issues that Quentin Johnston has had with the drops and things of that nature, so I just feel like there's going to be a lot of pressure on Ladd McConkey to kind of be the production in a playoff game, and you definitely don't want to be in that kind of situation going into the biggest matchup of the season, right? Now, as far as the Texans are concerned, we've definitely heard and seen all the injuries that they've gone through this season, so both of these teams definitely kind of have to keep it simple, I would say. All right, you're going to have some guys in here in the game that you're going to have to depend on that may not have had a whole lot of playing time this season. I look at a guy like Robert Woods for the Houston Texans that has some championship experience and can kind of come through and make some plays for CJ Stroud at some point in the game. You know how it is with the NFL. They usually come down to a few plays a game, right? So I think if Robert Woods can be one of those guys to kind of make some of those plays for CJ Stroud, I think they can come out victorious in this game. Obviously, both of these quarterbacks definitely want to hold on to the ball, be responsible with the football, and just give their team as many chances as they can, and kind of limit the opposite team's chances as far as getting on offense is concerned, because we know both of these offenses can get hot. Both of these quarterbacks can get hot. So I think both of these guys want to kind of keep the ball in their hands and keep the ball on the ground as well as much as possible, right? I think both of these coaches want to run the football as well. Obviously, CJ Stroud is the offense for the Texans, right? So they're definitely going to be more of a passing team. But like I say, just with some of the injuries, I think they may want to kind of possess the ball a little more and just kind of play a more simple game here and kind of get out of there with a win. The Texans and the Chargers are two teams that, and I mean, the Chargers are -3 in this, right? So it's almost a pick 'em, honestly, right? So again, both of these teams kind of lucky to be here, happy to be here, right? So let's just kind of keep the game plan simple in this one and get out of there with the victory and move on to the next round.
Surgeon Sports Network.